Hello everyone, for today's mobility we're going to start again in downward facing dog. So finding that downward facing dog however you'd like, moving through a tabletop position or just moving straight to our downward facing dog from the standing position. From here we're going to take a nice deep inhale, and as we do we're going to go up on our toes, we're going to roll forward through our spine, and then we're going to slowly lower hips down towards the mat. We're going to bend our hips all the way back for child's pose, and then we're slowly going to lift up from here. We're going to inhale, come up on those toes, roll forward through a high plank position. Once we get there, drop those knees, lower those hips, open up the chest, slowly send those hips all the way back for child's pose. One last time, up on those, or straighten up those knees, up on the toes, roll forward, high plank, lower those hips, send those hips back for child's pose, holding here just for one breath. As we exhale, we're going to come forward to our bellies, finding our Sphinx pose to start pushing those forearms into the ground, thinking about lifting up from the back body. Our gaze is just off the bridge of our nose, activating our toes and our thighs here, pressing everything down into the mat. Taking a nice deep breath. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down. We're going to bring our right arm out to a diagonal here. We're going to bend the left knee. Left hand is at our rib cage. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to open all the way, trying to keep our armpit down onto the ground. Feeling a nice stretch here. Taking 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly moving on to our bellies, drawing that elbow down for our 90-90, keeping the left hand at the rib cage. Bend that left knee again, taking our nice deep breath in. And then we're going to roll on, but keeping our gaze down at the ground. So rolling towards that right side, gaze is down towards the ground. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. 1 last deep breath. Slowly roll back over to our bellies. Straighten out that right arm all the way. Right hand is in line with that shoulder. Bend that left knee. And rolling all the way over to our right side. Left foot can come flat on the ground. Maybe you bring this left arm around, or maybe you just help give yourself a nice gentle assist. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. As we roll back onto our bellies, we're going to bend our left knee up towards our left shoulder. We're going to reach our right arm over to the left, and we're slowly going to roll onto our backs for a spinal twist. Maybe you gaze towards your left hand, or maybe your gaze is up to the ceiling. Holding here for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly rolling back over onto our bellies. Drawing the right hand to our rib cage, left hand goes out onto the diagonal. We're going to take a nice deep breath in as we bend that right knee. As we exhale, rolling on to our left side, trying to keep our left armpit flat onto the ground. Feel that stretch coming from the inner chest all the way out through those fingertips. 1 more breath here. As we exhale, slowly rolling back over onto our bellies. Drawing our left elbow straight down to our 90-90, bending that right knee. Taking a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, rolling over to our left side. Taking 2 more breaths. Gaze is down towards the floor. Forgot that cue. 1 more breath here. Slowly rolling onto our bellies. Straightening out this left arm all the way. Left hand is in line with that left shoulder. Bending this right knee. Taking a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, rolling all the way over. Again, options, trying to keep this right foot flat if we can, Right arm can reach all the way around or be in front for a gentle assist. Breathing wherever we are. Taking 2 more breaths. Last breath, deep inhale. Our exhale brings us back onto our bellies, but drawing this right knee up towards our right shoulder. We're gonna cross the left arm over. Left arm is crossed over, right hand still at the ribs, and we're gonna push over onto our backs for our spinal twist. Gazes towards our right hand or up at the ceiling. Feeling the twist coming from the lower back all the way up through the upper back. Trying to push this right shoulder down into the ground. One more nice deep breath in. As we exhale, coming back onto our bellies. From here, we're gonna push all the way back to a child's pose. Our toes are together, knees go wide. Reaching those arms all the way out. Taking 3 breaths here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. From here, slowly walking our hands all the way back and up. And that's it for today.